So I'm cooking dinner. I just got home from work, and I haven't made a video in a while, and I have about 5 minutes to kill until my pasta is done. So I figured I would make a video, and I thought I would make a video about, well, first, I found this cool thing. So today, I was, this is not what the video is about, but I thought it was really cool. I was walking to work, and it was raining and like gray and misty and stuff, and I wasn't really walking to work, I was walking to the bus stop, and as I was walking, it's this road that's like pretty busy car-wise, but a lot of people don't walk down because they have cars. There was this old man who was just like sitting in the middle of his driveway in a puddle, just like not having a good time, couldn't get up, kind of like turtle-ish. So I was like, okay, I should go help this guy. So I went and helped him, and I was like, what are you doing, sir? And he was like, I'm just getting my paper. And I was like, your paper's over on the steps. So I helped him into his house and get his paper and made sure he was okay, but then I had to get to work. And I was late for the bus. I was very lucky that my friend came and picked me up and brought me to work, because otherwise I would have been way late instead of just like kind of late. But while I was waiting for him, there was this thrift store there that I went and took a look in, and I found these awesome little cute, like, it's a little suitcase. It's like as big as my hand, and then it had a sibling, which is still small, but like bigger. And I don't know, I'm gonna try to like put some of my music gizmos in them to make it. I can't explain what I'm going to do with them because it's too complicated for even me to fathom, but I just thought that was really cool, so I wanted to show it on the camera. I'm having trouble not laughing at my camera right now because it's being the mechanism I'm using to hold it up is like the little mold that like video game cartridges come in. It's perfect for just like whatever. So anyways, what I wanted to do with this video is talk about a couple of people who I follow on the internet for spooky stuff, and people who are not new to my channel know that when I say spooky stuff, I generally mean like witchcraft or the occult or anything that is like spooky and spirity or spiritual and whatever. That way I can say that without, because some people might not identify as like witches or as like whatever. I know I don't every day, so I do some days, I don't other days. So I wanted to talk about a few people who I follow who are really great, who maybe don't, I mean, maybe they do have like a big following, they probably do. I'm probably not helping them out at all. I'm probably just tooting a horn and that's it. So, but regardless, I think they're great. So the first one, it goes by the name Prose. I'm gonna link these all down at the bottom. They are like so awesome. They all the time they'll like write these really cool things, either about their lives or not about their lives. It's probably all about their lives. Like, I'm not gonna pretend to be clued in on the inspiration for everything they do, but they take really good pictures of their tarot cards that they draw, and then write this like really amazing poetry to go along with it. Just like short little snippets. They'll just draw 3 cards and then do 3 sentences, and it's all very laid out nice, and they have a really pleasant looking aesthetic to their website. And it's really wonderful what they do, and you should check it out. It's like it can be pretty inspiring if you're like having a day, any kind of day, and then it's just like a tarot reading, except you read it and it's cool. I'm not doing a good job of explaining it. I'm sure if I wrote the words it'd be better, but I'm learning how to talk on the camera. So they're really great, and they're also really nice. Like I've had very small interactions with them because I try not to bother people too much on the internet, and they were just really nice, and they have a lot of really good things to say about like the community of like divination and tarot readers on the internet. Usually pretty positive things, but they just have good things to say about everything. So you should check them out. And I'm gonna go get my pasta. I left it in for just a little bit too long. I might have burned it a little bit. I might have burned myself a little bit. And I have no clean dishes because I didn't do laundry. Dishes, I didn't do the dishes. So I'm eating it out of a casserole bowl. It's so good though. So it's not that cool. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot. So, next up is so I'm not an expert on any of these people. I just like follow them, and that's it. And if you want to follow them too, that's cool. So for Scrying Out Loud is a cool like divination blog, and it says on their blog that their name is Felix, so I assume that that's okay to say. You can they have like maybe like a couple of different blogs relating to different kinds of spooky stuff, whether it's like divination or working with spirits or whatever. And they have a Patreon that they are doing a course on right now. They have a pretty in-depth way of combining like creativity and spirituality that they are looking to teach people. And if you follow any of their blogs or side blogs, I'm not sure which one is like the real blog and which one is the side blog. It's all really good material. I've been on the course for the last month, and it's pretty good stuff. I don't know if I'm going to be able to continue taking it because I have like multiple things that I'm trying to do, and like you can't. If you have too many cups, you get it. It just doesn't work out. But like he is so smart, and I watched a video of him drawing and like painting. He's working on a deck, and it was very inspiring. I was like, oh, like, I don't know, it was just cool to watch. It's cool to watch people work, and he does a really good job of like presenting himself doing the work so that it's easier to get involved with the energy, so you can get inspired to do stuff. And a lot of what he does, if you are looking for like a lot of text, like reading words upon words, it's all there, and it's great. It's all good stuff, so like you should check that out. Once again, everything's going to be linked down there in the right above the comments. Wow, I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time. I'm so out of practice. I was like really good at this for the fourth one that I did. Another kind of longer post, sort of academic blog that you can follow is if you look up the Bodacious Banshee. She is like this wicked awesome, like, I guess, sorceress living down. That's one of the words that is in her. I'm looking. Her website is like right above my phone right now, so I'm looking at it. It says sorceress for hire. She lives down in New Orleans, and she is like really badass, and like takes a real sort of like I don't want to say hard academic lean towards a lot of stuff, because I don't know, like I don't want to speak for, I don't even know her, so I don't want to like speak for what she does or is trying to do, but I'm just like fascinated by all of the knowledge that she has. She teaches classes down there, she gives readings, and she's just like, every time that she's having, and it's not even the stuff that she writes on her blog, it's not even like, she does a lot of rants, which is great, but a lot of it is also just conversations that she's having with other people, so you don't just get her like input, but like other people's input, and like she's really good at like having a conversation with someone that she doesn't agree with, and like also be really stern about like what she thinks is right, but like still continue having the conversation, and somehow it doesn't devolve into just like, you know, Tumblr shit. But it's really fascinating, so you should check out. And she's got a website that she writes really long articles, and something that I like love about her is that we both seem to have a not great connection with Crowley, which is something that's just like, you know, if you're involved with spooky stuff in like the 21st century, like you kind of, it seems like you have to be like thinking that Aleister Crowley is the greatest. So when I find someone who doesn't, that's just like really nice. And she wrote an article about like racism and fascism in like heathenry, which is like Norse stuff. And that's something I care about a lot, so that was a great article to read. So you should check her out. She's totally great. And the last website is, so there's an artist called Lucian M. Stephenson. He wrote, well, he didn't write this book, but he illustrated a version of the, this is backwards probably, but it's the Ars Goetia, or Goetia. I'm not academic, so I don't know how to say anything. But it's like, it's such a good illustration of that book, and he also has a blog that he's doing. He does all of these illustrations and renditions of like spooky places near where he lives. I think he lives in England, or I don't know. I should have done more research before I did this video, but I was just really excited to like tell people about all these things, like the, 7 of you who watch the videos or who are subscribed. But there's like other, there's other people who care about what I have to say. So like Lucian is awesome. Lucian also did the album art for one of the split releases that I came out with recently, and that was amazing. And I just really enjoy sort of like, he's really inspiring to me as far as like being an artist and like combining art and creativity with like all this like other stuff that is like going on that we can't really see, but we can like feel. So this was not a great video, but I hope you got something out of it. I'm gonna eat my pasta now, and hopefully better luck next time. But check out, I wrote them down, check out all of the people I just talked about. I'm putting links down below. If they have ways to give them money, give them your money, because I'm pretty sure that at least 3 of them are like making a go at like making a living doing some kind of combination of like art and spooky stuff. So like any money, like as a, I was a self-employed artist for like 10 years, and I know that getting money is good. So give them your money. Buy their things. They have things. Buy them. Buy the things. So that's it. I'm gonna eat my pasta now. I will give you more later, more cool things to look at. And you're wonderful if you decide to watch this crap. What they do is not crap though. And this pasta is actually pretty good. So, bye.